What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV, and this is good news if you're a Boston Celtics fan and you want the team to stay intact. At least the basic pieces for yet another championship run. According to this article from Clutch Points, the Boston Celtics reportedly do not intend to trade Jaylen Brown this offseason, and all signs point to the Celtics and Brown agreeing to a 5-year, $295 million Supermax extension, according to Adam Himmelsbach of the Boston Globe. Hope I pronounced his name correctly. Jaylen Brown became eligible for a Supermax extension after making second-team All-NBA in the 2022-23 season. Becoming eligible for a Supermax quieted the talk of him potentially leaving the Celtics for a while. When Jason Tatum got hurt early on in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Heat, Brown had to take over. It did not go well, as the Celtics suffered a blowout loss at home with a chance to become the first team to win a playoff series after trailing 3-0. If I recall correctly, Brown had an atrocious shooting performance and committed 8 turnovers in that game. And in the weeks since that performance, Celtics fans got loud again and about potentially moving on from Brown, believing the team could not win a championship as currently constructed. It appears that the organization is now of that mindset and that they will be giving him the full Supermax. Look, man. Talent can get you but so far, but I personally don't think that they mesh well together, Tatum and Brown. Tatum is a great player, but sometimes I think he's very inconsistent. I don't like his shot selection at times, and defensively he can get burned. And with Brown, while I do think that he's generally a little bit better defensively, and during the regular season he was more consistent, he became erratic, in my opinion, during the playoffs. I think he was starting to mimic some of Tatum's bad habits. And my goodness, man, this guy has to seriously work on his ball handling or decision making when he's ball handling, because it's just, I'm noticing a lot of these guys, there's a lot of over dribbling. You don't have to dribble the basketball 15 times in one goddamn ISO setting. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, like, you don't need to dribble the ball that damn much. Dribbling behind the back, not knowing there's a defender behind them, spying on them, and turn the ball over. And I mean, how many times we've seen that with Jaylen Brown? And he led the playoffs in, I believe, personal fouls and turnovers. At least going into the finals. Now, after that, maybe somebody overtook him, more than likely. But still, up until the conference finals, he was leading the playoffs in turnovers and personal fouls. I mean, can this team win a championship? I mean, I guess. Technically, man. But, I mean, look, man. After a while, you got to look at what a team is showing you. Year before last, they made it to the finals and performed, for the most part, awfully after the first 2 games against the Warriors. Jason Tatum got shut down by Andrew Wiggins. And, you know, in these playoffs, they've been very inconsistent and not the same team. So, you know, as talented as they are, and on paper they were more talented than they were the year before, but they didn't even make it to the NBA Finals. They lost to a team that was David to their Goliath, honestly. They shouldn't even been down 3-0. So anyway, I mean, Celtics fans are happy, you know. But I think they're going to lose some pieces in this offseason. But I guess if they keep the nucleus together, I guess they'll be a strong team during the regular season. But in the playoffs, man, they got to convince us. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. I'm tired of all this talk about how this team is a championship team, but then the playoffs, you know, they falter. They're inconsistent, they blow leads. I'm not going to say I've never seen, but they're one of the worst teams when it comes to blowing leads. I'm telling you, man, my God, like, Jesus. And when you play against a Miami, you can't do that. So anyway, tell me what you guys think.